So I hope I can make this quick. Getting some powder done, which I tend to do a lot on here now. I like it, I guess. So I'll show you what I have, and first I need to find the color, which I don't know. These are from so many projects. It's a Wrinkle red. Here's the problem. When powder gets old, it tends to get clumpy and doesn't spray right. I've even had issues from the factory where I get it from, where it just doesn't seem to spray right. And the way that it sprays like it's old, and it comes out like clumpy. What I'm doing isn't actually for anybody. It's something I was going to do to resell. So I have this K20 valve cover here. Unfortunately, this little ring here for the coil pack has a chip in it. I don't think it's going to matter. There's grommets on the inside of the valve cover that stop oil from coming up. So that's kind of where the seal is. I think this is just a seat. I don't think it's a seal. Not to mention, there's a bolt here, and there's still plenty of the ring left for the coil to grab onto. Now, the good part about Wrinkle Red is that it's super forgiving. It's designed to look uneven. I'm sure that anyone who works on cars, or especially Hondas, because it's a very popular color for Honda, knows what Wrinkle Red looks like. So this is going to come out of the bag. It's just going to look red, but when it bakes, when it flows out, it textures out. I'm not really too worried about 100% perfection when I'm spraying it, because it's designed to really not look flat. So I'll fill up my hopper here, and I'll get started, and that'll be that, really. Very simple video. I just kind of wanted to show this. So, while I get this started, I'll probably turn my oven on, just to get it to warm up. So by the time I'm done spraying, it will be ready to go. Now I've got it set, I think, at about 500, because you have to pre-bake your product to burn the oil out. It's called, I'm pretty sure it's what's called outgassing. So I'll set it back. I set it to, usually have it at 450. The oven doesn't really get to part the temperature. I'll put it at 440 because it's aluminum. And I have this tarp here because when I'm coating, all the fumes go out into the house, and the door to the house is up there. So I'm going to put this tarp down, and the fumes can find their way out here. Okay, so all there is to do is clean up my mess here, and wait for that to start cleaning up, or I should say heating up. And one more thing to note, again, like I said, this powder is a little old. So that being the case, I've seen it mess with the finish on like some regular like gloss powder, but again, like I said before, this is meant to be textured, and it's not supposed to be shiny, and I don't know if it's gonna come out bad. But the powder's old. It doesn't do anything to the integrity of the powder, or it just might make it not look so great. But we'll see. Again, this isn't for somebody. I'm doing it in the hopes of selling it later. But I got it from the junkyard for $40. I figured maybe I could work with it. Well, I just had a pretty close call. When I was cleaning up, I remembered that I stuffed this towel in one of the holes to keep the powder from getting in. And it's a good thing I remembered because, well, obviously this is an oven, and we don't put paper towels in the oven. It'll probably light on fire. Just gonna wait around a little bit, and it should be done soon. Wow, look at this. Nah. That sucks. So here it is. All the masking is off. And I think it looks pretty good. I might brush this down a little bit, I think, just to finish it off after I wiped it off. I only wiped it off with my finger, so. But yeah, looks good. This is the issue I was talking about, where this little seat is chipped, which I don't think is a problem because, again, this gets grommets down here, so the oil doesn't get up there. I don't think that this is a seal. I think it's just a seat. So the coil pack will still sit around here, and then it just gets bolted down. So I don't think that's an issue. But yeah, looks. I think it looks awesome. And I've also got this super old Wrinkle red manifold I did, which obviously could use a bath. But paired up is pretty cool, actually. So this was I just did this for fun. My buddy gave it to me, and I had nothing to do with it. So yeah, this looks good. I'm happy with it. So that'll be it. I've got a couple of videos. I haven't really filmed much because I haven't really been in the mood. All my cars are having issues, and yeah, I just haven't really had the motivation, I guess. But anyway, so that's that. And I will be posting again, I'm sure. So.